Imagine feeding a small city of 4,500 hungry sailors, 18,000 meals a day on a floating fortress in the middle of the ocean. How do they do it? Stick around, because what happens in the kitchens of the USS Gerald R. Ford will blow your mind. It's 3:30 a.m. aboard the USS Gerald R. Ford, and while most of the ship's 4,500 sailors sleep, Senior Chief Culinary Specialist Ramirez is commanding the forward galley, a two-story industrial kitchen humming like a food factory. His first task? A critical battle assessment, cross-checking the day's meal plan against provisions. One misstep could starve thousands. Around him, industrial mixers roar to life, churning 80 gallons of pancake batter, enough to fill a small pool. Massive tilting skillets sizzle, each cooking 60 pounds of bacon simultaneously, the aroma wafting through 25 decks of steel. A bleary-eyed crew of food service attendants, junior sailors pulled from regular duties, shuffle in, wielding oversized spatulas. The mission? Feed the entire air wing by 6:15 a.m. With the galley's heat already climbing to 95 degrees Fahrenheit and only 2 hours until the first wave of 1,500 sailors hits, precision is everything. Can Ramirez's team synchronize this culinary chaos to fuel the flight deck on time? By 5 a.m., the USS Gerald R. Ford's forward galley is a high-stakes battleground. 60 gallons of scrambled egg mixture flood the massive tilting skillets, their computerized controls holding steady against the ship's sway. Bakers haul 800 steaming cinnamon rolls from 43 industrial ovens, filling the air with sweet warmth. The crew, a blend of seasoned culinary specialists and crankers, sailors temporarily yanked from roles like engineering, hustles under Senior Chief Ramirez's watch. A petty officer third class, trained to fix reactors, grips a giant spatula with bewildered dread, his engine room dreams sidelined for pancake duty. With the galley's heat soaring to 95 degrees Fahrenheit and the 7 a.m. deadline looming, every second counts. Eggs must cook for precisely 18 minutes to maintain quality, or 1,500 sailors fueling the air wing's flight ops will go hungry, stalling the flight deck. Can this motley crew synchronize their efforts to keep the ship's rhythm intact? Keep watching to find out. This isn't your grandma's kitchen, unless she's whipping up 80 gallons of pancake batter in 90 seconds while balancing on a ship riding 15-foot swells. The USS Gerald R. Ford's revolutionary food service system operates across 4 two-story galleys, strategically positioned to feed 4,500 sailors with unmatched efficiency. These galleys run on a precise 2-8-8 rotation system. 2 serve meals, while the other 2 undergo rigorous cleaning and prep for the next cycle. The ship's 43 industrial ovens can bake 1,200 portions simultaneously, churning out everything from dinner rolls to sheet cakes. Specialized tilting skillets, equipped with computerized temperature controls, ensure that taco meat or scrambled eggs stay perfect despite the carrier's constant pitch and roll. Each serving line is a marvel, designed to process 12 sailors per minute during peak hours, with advanced steam tables maintaining food at a precise 140 degrees Fahrenheit, even in heavy seas. Electromagnetic induction systems cut energy use by 43% compared to older Nimitz-class carriers, showcasing cutting-edge naval innovation. Meanwhile, the ship's reverse osmosis systems purify 400,000 gallons of seawater daily into drinking water, supplying 16 beverage stations that dispense 120 gallons per hour. But what happens when 4,500 hungry sailors swarm the lunch lines simultaneously, pushing the galley's high-speed human refueling system to its limits? Stay tuned to witness the culinary chaos unfold. At 11 a.m., the USS Gerald R. Ford's mess deck transforms into a high-octane human refueling station, buzzing with urgency. Hundreds of sailors from the morning watch rotation flood in, hungry and pressed for time. Every food service attendant, FSA, operates like a cog in a well-oiled machine, their roles drilled to precision. Scoop, serve, slide tray, repeat. A single hesitation, a dropped spoon, or a slow scoop creates a ripple effect, backing up the line and threatening to derail the ship's tightly orchestrated schedule of watches, maintenance, and flight operations. The Ford's cutting-edge technology elevates the chaos to a new level. Electromagnetic induction steam tables, which maintain a precise 140 degrees Fahrenheit, slash energy consumption by 43% compared to older Nimitz-class carriers. In the scullery, a massive industrial dishwashing system powers through 8,000 trays per hour, ensuring no sailor waits for a clean plate. The real test? Keeping wait times under 12 minutes across all 8 serving lines, each offering 3 meal options to feed 4,500 sailors efficiently. Failure here risks collapsing the ship's operational rhythm, grounding flight deck crews and maintenance teams. Meanwhile, Seaman Jackson, the unfortunate roving wiper, patrols the mess deck, armed with a rag to catch every stray drop of bacon grease before it turns the linoleum floor into a hazardous skating rink. Did he enlist to chase slippery hazards instead of seeing the world? Hardly. Stick around to see what challenges await this crew as the lunch rush intensifies. While enlisted sailors hustle through the USS Gerald R. Ford's mess deck, grabbing compartmented trays designed to keep food secure during 15-foot seas, officers in the wardroom enjoy white-glove table service on fine china, a naval tradition signaling their rank. Meanwhile, the chiefs dine in their private mess, where a dedicated coffee system brews a legendary blend so revered that a machine breakdown sparks a ship-wide crisis, outranking even weapon system failures. When supplies dwindle during extended deployments, an unspoken hierarchy dictates who eats well. The captain's mess remains untouched by substitutions, savoring premium provisions. The wardroom follows with minimal menu changes. Chiefs come next, guarding their sacred coffee and select dishes. Enlisted sailors, however, bear the brunt, often facing repetitive meals like rice and peanut butter for days, with Texas Pete hot sauce as a prized commodity. Each dining area operates with specialized equipment. The wardroom's fine china contrasts with the enlisted's practical trays, while the chief's mess boasts exclusive refrigeration for their revered brew. This delicate balance reflects both tradition and the practical need to maintain the ship's command structure. But when Taco Tuesday arrives, beloved yet feared for its aftermath, the galleys face a chaotic test. Stay tuned for the culinary madness, dinners where things get wild, and Taco Tuesday is the galley's Super Bowl. Sailors go crazy for it, but the aftermath in the ship's limited bathrooms? Absolute chaos. The galleys churn out 1,200 pounds of seasoned beef, 800 pounds of shredded cheese, and 600 gallons of salsa, all prepped by high-capacity food processors dicing veggies at lightning speed. Today's also a rare steel beach picnic, where 5 mobile grilling stations fire up 1,000 burgers an hour on the flight deck, complete with buns toasted to perfection despite 20-knot winds. Meanwhile, the galleys keep pumping out standard meals for those on duty. The mess deck transforms into a social hub. Sailors play card games, crowd around TVs for fast and furious marathons, or battle it out on gaming consoles like its 2008 Call of Duty lobbies. It's a floating festival, but with fighter jets overhead. How do they juggle this massive operation without missing a beat? Stick around to find out. The USS Gerald R. Ford's food storage system is a logistical triumph, engineered to sustain 4,500 sailors through 70 days at sea. Cold storage facilities maintain frozen provisions at a precise -10 degrees Fahrenheit, with redundant cooling systems ensuring safety during engineering casualties. The ship stocks enough flour for 1.6 million pancakes, dubbed a good start by the supply officer, and 10,000 pounds of beef. 14 storage zones manage 1,200 food items, from 480 pounds of daily diced vegetables to dairy at 38 degrees Fahrenheit and produce at 45 degrees Fahrenheit with controlled humidity. AI-driven inventory tracking monitors consumption in real time, though it consistently underestimates the chocolate chip cookies devoured on movie night. 87 maritime vending machines, reinforced to withstand 15-foot seas, stock 15,000 snacks and process 8,000 transactions daily, peaking 15 minutes into meals when sailors reject rubber puck chicken. The ship store, a sacred institution, sparks stampedes during resupply, with sailors bartering like pirates for coveted Texas Pete hot sauce when stocks dwindle. Midnight rations, mid-rats, fuel the night shift, where sailors pile breakfast, lunch, and dessert onto one tray, chased with coffee potent enough to power a fighter jet. This round-the-clock operation supports relentless flight ops, but a delayed resupply ship can strain even this robust system, pushing culinary specialists to their limits. How does this floating city keep its crew fed under pressure? Subscribe and hit the bell to uncover the galley's next challenge. This is the wildest kitchen you'll ever see, and we've only scratched the surface. The USS Gerald R. Ford's culinary empire, where 4,500 sailors are fed with precision that outshines any prior carrier. Industrial skillets sizzle through 480 pounds of bacon daily, while AI-driven inventory tracks every chocolate chip cookie snatched on movie night. 4 two-story galleys churn relentlessly, serving meals in a 2-8-8 rotation. backed by 43 ovens baking 1,200 portions at once. From midnight rations fueling night crews to vending machines braving 15-foot seas, this is a logistical marvel. Subscribe now and hit the bell for part 2 of this epic culinary saga. Uncover the chaos of Taco Tuesday, where galleys brace for bathroom fallout, the underground snack economy thrives on bartered Texas Pete, and the high-stakes Steel Beach picnic grills 200 burgers per hour on the flight deck. Trust me, you won't want to miss the next chapter of this floating food frenzy.